Alright, so today we're going to be testing out just how easy it is to abuse map offerings. We're going to be bringing Hawkins Laboratory map offerings pretty much every match, and then we're going to be pairing that with Boon Exponential, Flip Flop, and Boil Over just to make it exceedingly difficult for a killer to get us to a hook. Now hopefully we'll be able to boon up and use that exponential to get a little bit more flip-flop value, but I'm not 100% sure we're going to be able to do that this chase. It doesn't look like there's any hooks in this room, which is a real problem if you're using this build. If a hook spawns in this room, it's basically unusable at that point. Let's use our balanced landing and hit this window. Now, I don't think we're going to make it back up. This was actually a huge mistake. That was not great. Okay, we are still alive somehow. Spin for the note. Now, let's see if he can actually make it to a hook. I don't think he can unless he knows where one is specifically. Because, oh my god, he didn't see that hook. Wow. We did see JRM use this build a little while ago on YouTube, so we kind of know where all of the totem spots are that we need. So hopefully this next time we'll actually be able to use a little bit of the exponential value. He probably knows we're up here, right? He's probably going to come up here after us. It definitely sounds like it. Maybe not. There he is. It just took him a little while longer to get here. He did not fall for the window fake. We are going to be able to pick ourselves back up with Boon Exponential. And it looks like our unknown friend has come back. Hello, buddy. Are you not going to knock us down this time? I wouldn't mind it. That would still be value from the build. I really don't believe he's going to let us finish this heal. This went on for quite some time. He was not willing to pick us up, and he was not willing to leave us alone. Well, this looks like it's going to be the end. I can pick myself up once more, but then I don't think we're going to be able to pick ourselves up again before we bleed out here. GG, Mr. Unknown. GG, my friend. Moving on. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to get that totem up and running in time. But we do have her attention here, so let's go ahead and lead her back to the room. Never mind, I guess she's going to leave. We'll go for the unhook then. Or not, she's actually coming back. Well, that's just fine. We'll head over to the spot. She's phasing now. But there's no chance that she actually gets us before we get up here. At least I don't think she can. We're going to use balanced landing and head back over to the window. We're being a little bit more brazen with what we're doing here because we haven't taken a hit yet. So we don't have to worry too much about being able to get back up here. Nice little spin for the boys there. And another one. Very nice. Let's see if we can get her with the window fake. There we go. She is falling for it. It is working out for us. We're buying quite a bit of time. She's faking the phase, I think. Yeah, she's definitely faking the phase. Now, I think she can actually hit us over this, so we got to be careful. She is actually picking us up, so let's see how she does here. The longer it takes her to drop down, the more progress we get. She might make it if there's a hook there, but there's not. Very nice. We're going to be able to run back up with no problems. Now, is she going to camp us until we bleed out like the unknown did, or is she just going to leave us alone? That wasn't really what I expected, but I guess that works out. She just never really chased us again after that. GG, Spirit. GG. It looks like we've got ourselves a pyramid head this time, so let's see if we can get him to follow our scratch marks. We're going to have to be a lot more careful with the way we move David around here because we don't want to step in the goo. Because if we step in the goo, spin for the boys, that didn't work out for us. Then he's going to be able to use the cage on us. So we really have to be careful. Is he going to pick us up? He's actually going to kick the generator. Very nice. We're going to get a little bit more Boon Exponential value there. Let's see if he drops down. It looks like he's going to. Yeah, there's no way he makes it anywhere after that. Sorry about this, my friend. Let's go ahead and run right back up, because realistically now, we're not that sorry, right? Not sorry enough. Alright, we're going to crouch here just to be extra super careful that we don't step in the stuff. There we go. And we were able to pick ourselves up just fine with Boon Exponential. Let's see what he does here. We're going to drop down and use balanced landing and go all the way around and back up. We're just wasting as much time in this specific area as we can. He doesn't have any goo up here anymore, so we don't have to be as careful. Let's see if we can get him with the window fake. That did not work out, but we dodged a hit. Sorry about this, my friend, but once again, we're going to be able to pick ourselves up with Boon Exponential. I think we accidentally wandered a little too far from our safe area. Let's see if we can get the stun here. Maybe a spin for the boys. Let's go ahead and set up a Boon in a different area, because I think we can still get away with it in this room. We'll just have to see. Hello, Mr. Pyramid Head. Let's go ahead and get his attention again. I didn't really mean to spin him there. And then let's see how we can use this room. If it's just as effective as the other room, we do have the ability to use balanced landing here, and we should make it all the way back up with no real issues. We're not going to vault this time, though. We're going to try to delay as long as we can. Luckily, he didn't manage to find the Boon in time, so we were able to pick ourselves back up. And he was afraid to pick us up, so I guess that's a win no matter how you look at it. I'm not so sure we should die up there. Let's see if we can get this drop in time. Now, they're most likely going to be caged here. Let's see if we can make it back up the stairs. This was a mistake. He is most likely going to come into this room, right? Because he knows we've been hanging out in here. So at least we can have a little bit more fun at his expense, and then maybe Meg can find the hatch. Let's go ahead and stall a little bit, and then we're going to hit balanced landing. We're going to make it all the way back up and around. And then we're going to die up here again, and he probably won't pick us up. I stand corrected. Now, can he actually make it to the hook with all this progress? He can. GG, Pyramid Head, GG. Unfortunately, he hooked the Survivor right next to our Boon, so there's no way that that's going to survive, but maybe we can get him to chase us into the room here, and we'll see just how much time we can buy with balanced landing. Probably just going to drop down here immediately. We are infected now, but that's not too big a deal because we haven't been hit yet, so it's not like he can stop us from getting all the way back up, right? Let's go to the window this time. He's most likely going to teleport to us. If he can, we're going to do our best to dodge it as much as we can. Spin for the boys. Very nice. Let's get... Let's see if he chooses to drop down here. He's actually going to try to tank it out and go the long way. Honestly, I don't think that works out for you. I don't think you really can make it if you go that way. So we are going to escape here. Very nice. Let's just immediately run back up. Now, if he comes up here and downs us, that's not a great position for us because we don't have the Boon. But we can still stall for a little bit. Nice little spin there. Our friends did manage to get us picked up, but they're not going to be able to finish the heal, which is unfortunate. That was incredibly close. We're not going to make it anywhere, but we can at least stall here for a little while longer. And he managed to hit her instead of us. Very nice. We've actually managed to make him miss quite a few times, which is unexpected. It looks like we do have his attention again, and we should be able to make it up to the safety zone very easily. Come on, my friend. Please continue to follow us. Now, he can teleport to us, but that's really not a big deal. Let's see if we can get him. Never mind. I didn't think he was going to teleport. I thought he was just going to walk up. Once again, our survivor friends have managed to pick us back up and get us fully healed. So let's not waste our balanced landing and then maybe try to go do something useful. Unfortunately, we've got to leave our safe area to get this. I'm honestly not sure we're going to get this in time. Hello, Singularity. Let's see if we can lure him back up here. He's definitely given up on picking poor David up. But we can still waste his time by making him down us up here. Oh, that's unfortunate. They almost broke that before he teleported, but not quite. Although he can't teleport so easily this time. Very nice. He fell for that fake momentarily. I do expect him to come straight back since we pretty much hung out here the entire match. Are we actually able to dodge the shot by standing under it? Is that a thing? That is not a thing. Darn it. GG, Singularity, GG. We definitely don't want to run into the plague at the moment because she has her power. Hello, my friend. And unfortunately, it looks like we're just going to have to try to make it up there even with her power, but I don't see it happening. Unfortunately, we don't have the drop down to help us out. However, there's a lot of obstacles she needs to get by, and Boil Over is going to make that very difficult. If there's not a hook here, I don't think she makes it anywhere. Yeah. We've actually gotten quite a bit of value out of this build. A lot more than I was expecting, to be honest. I was expecting this to be a lot more difficult in solo queue. Just for the sake of transparency, however, I would like to mention that we've only gotten this to work maybe 30 or 40% of the time. A lot of the time there's a hook that actually spawns within the room that we're using, and that makes it basically impossible without somebody that can sabotage that hook. So there's been quite a few matches where we simply haven't been able to get it to work, and there's been quite a few matches where it just hasn't worked. There's been a hook a little bit too close, or the killer is just a little bit too smart and leaves us alone the entire match. So unfortunately, we didn't get as much value as I see a lot of other people claiming, but we still got quite a bit. And it looks like she's not quite ready to leave us alone, which is fine with us. Let's see how many times we can get her with the window fake. She's actually going for it again. I'm a little bit surprised. We're in a much better position than we were in last time. And she gave up last time. So I find it really hard to believe that she's actually going for this again, but she is. Sorry about that, my friend. Let's go ahead and head right on back up. Now, I would be incredibly surprised if she actually picks us up again once she downs us here. I don't expect her to do that. By now, she's more or less completely left us alone, so we're going to have to leave the area and try to find another totem maybe where we can make some other area work. Although at the moment it's not looking positive. I thought I saw a totem over here with my map, but I'm now out of my map and I can't see if there's a totem. So I'm a little frustrated by that. I cannot believe she just walked into that. We're gonna get the stun here. That'll take her out of her power. We could have gotten the stun earlier though. I really wasn't expecting her to behave that way. Let's see if she'll chase us all the way back to the room here. I don't suspect that she's going to. Maybe she'll just get her power and leave. I'm honestly not positive. Come on, Plague. Don't leave yet. I would like you to continue chasing us, my friend. Is she actually going to come up here? She is. Okay. This is still a little bit more time wasted then. We might be able to drop down through the window and use balanced landing, although it's probably safer to stay. I actually cannot believe she's trying again. Unfortunately, our team is not doing as many generators as I would like, but we're still getting a ton of value out of the perk. Honestly, when we do builds like this, escaping is always secondary. Escaping never matters as much as getting the value. I'm honestly not sure if she's gonna make it somewhere this time. Oh no, she made a mistake. She forgot she couldn't walk through that direction. She's not gonna make it now. There's no way. She's gonna have to drop us. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Sorry about that, Plague. We are just gonna run right back up here though, because we're not quite as sorry about it as we kind of claim to be, right? So we are going to waste a little bit more of your time. Now we do have balanced landing here, and she doesn't have her power, but we really messed that up. However, I cannot believe she just swung right there. We're actually going to be just fine. Well, my friends, this is most likely the last time we're going to be able to go down and survive here, because we're probably immediately going to bleed out, but we did get a lot of value out of the perk, a lot of value out of the map offerings, and I think we've proven pretty successfully that they're fairly abusable. Not completely, but they were a lot more effective in solo queue than I expected them to be. Now again, the map iteration really matters, because you can get a version of this map that has a hook right downstairs or a hook right up top, and that will not work. GG, Plague, GG. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like to help this video reach more eye holes, and subscribe for more, because there's always going to be more. Until next time, bye for now.